Hey, what up, everybody? This is Steve Beach coming to you, the SummerSlam 2000 review off of the WWE Network. I had a ton of fun watching this show. I didn't watch it last night. It was the night before. Basically, all the TNA news broke, and I wasn't able to make this review last night, but I would knock it out real fast before I went to work. Honestly, this is one of those shows that I can remember exactly where I was, when I watched it. This was a big show that I think everyone at my work wanted to see. Luckily, at this time, I was working at Pizza Hut, and almost everybody in the house was a wrestling fan. We went to a guy who worked at the store. He lived just right down the street. He bought the replay so everybody would be able to have it. And as the closing manager, in order not to miss the first thing, we had to make sure that we closed up shop right at 11 o'clock. Basically, we just turned the phones off at 10, cleaned like mad, and got the hell out of there. And if I remember right, I think I had to open in the morning, so I was able to cover up a few of our mistakes before somebody else was able to get there and see them. I'll always remember there was probably at least 15 people over at this guy's house at 11 o'clock watching this show, and then going home after this and getting an earful from my girlfriend about staying out until that would be 11, 12, 1, 2, I guess 2 o'clock. Oh, stupid. Oh, dumb. To be 18 again. Dumb. But basically, this show is a good one. It was a different time in WWE. Divas division was a lot stronger and more used. Tag team division was a lot stronger and more used. It seems like everybody on the roster had a spot that meant something. Everybody knew their role, basically. But it definitely, every angle that was going down had a point, and it wasn't like today's wrestling where, like they're coming out with what might be on the SummerSlam card, and there's a few matches that they're just like, well, we don't know if we're going to have this at SummerSlam, but we might. So sort of do some stuff with them, but sort of don't do some stuff with them so people won't really want it if we don't want it at the same time. But The Rock versus Kurt Angle versus Triple H, of course, this is all involved in this soap opera, which would be the McMahons. Basically, Triple H and Stephanie are married. Kurt Angle is moving in on Stephanie, trying to take away his girl, even though they're saying they're just friends. Kurt Angle and Stephanie McMahon had exchanged a kiss on SmackDown before SummerSlam, and that was in the air. Like, basically, everybody was covering it. Jonathan Coachman was sort of bum rushing people as they showed up at the show. Kurt Angle came in, he went one way. Stephanie McMahon came in, and it was very obvious that she wanted to be with Kurt, but she wanted to stay as far away as she could because she also wanted to be with Triple H at the time. This match starts. It's a three-way. Triple H comes down to the ring with Kurt Angle. They start fighting before The Rock even gets there. The match goes for a good 2 minutes as these guys are whooping up on each other. Finally, Rock's music hits, and he comes down to join the fun. He's like, I'm not going to let you guys beat up on each other without me at least getting in on this. The finish comes when Triple H goes to clothesline Kurt Angle, who ducks. Triple H clotheslines Stephanie, which labels Rock to go in for the kill. Of course, they would have a whole lot of good matches. Kurt Angle versus Triple H. If Kurt Angle came back into the fray, Kurt Angle and Triple H would make a greatest rivalries. They had a lot of good matches back in the day. I don't know if it could cover like the sort of like the heat. Like they had a sit down discussion. But definitely, Angle and Triple H, every single one of those matches is a barn burner. One of those for the ages that you'd want to see. Definitely go check out as many Kurt Angle versus Triple H matches along the way. This was a great show, great fun, 3 hours of action. Make sure you go out of your way to check this out. Peace out.